Wait for the okay. So, shh. Now we're gonna move on to the Q&A section. So the first question is, if there was a GBMer who, for whatever reason, wanted to change what family they belonged in, how would you approach and resolve the issue, and why?
I think it's all about prevention. First off, that mainly goes towards how families are sorted in the first place. So I know activities and the activities coordinator assistant would be the ones who are in charge of doing that. Mainly, the first goal would probably be to like take a good solid look at what they fill out in the survey and try to pair them into the correct family. But if that is still the case, probably talking one-on-one with that GBMer who wants to be switched into FAMs and see what their actual reasons are for that. And if there are valid reasons, try to see where they could go and like what benefits them the most for movements into different FAMs.
And for the second question, if a social was approved that was happening at the same time as an APSA event or meeting and it was caught too late, how would you resolve the issue and why?
So a social for a FAM social?
Yeah, so a FAM social coincided with an APSA event or a meeting.
If it's something that's so far away to where a FAM like they're already going to that, are you saying, like, could you elaborate more on that question?
Like for example, so it's happening at the same time. For example, one family is going out to In-N-Out, but they're at the same time as there's GBM, or let's not GBM. Let's say like sports day, or like let's use a minor event like a culture political workshop. Do you give the family points, or how would you resolve that as activities coordinator?
As far as points, I don't think I would include that into the point system for the families. If it goes into approving it, maybe I would count it as an unofficial type of thing, depending on what all the other FAMs are doing at that time. Because if it's an entire APSA rolls out to an event and a FAM just decides not to go to it, I wouldn't count that as points to the system because it's not fair, at least in my perspective.
Cool. So for the next question, if you were to get the position of activities coordinator or activities coordinator assistant, is there anything that you would like to add, remove, or change about your duties and or events?
Well, I explained the FAM cooking competition. That's one of the main things that I would like to include. But on top of that, like I said in my speech, I was very involved in Air JROTC in high school, or Air Force JROTC, and we did a lot of community service events that I would like to incorporate, such as like a campus cleanup. So if we were to go to the local elementary school down by the parking lot over there, and just basically have the fans just spend the whole day there cleaning up the campus, like helping the community. That's one of the things that I would like to incorporate in for next year.
So that concludes our Q&A section. So thank you.